भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। So the message for Gita Jayanti is 15th chapter, 5th shloka. Why did you choose this shloka if you ask? I didn't choose. Amba chose. So I asked her, which chapter in Bhagavad Gita you like? She said 15th chapter. Because we have to eat. Whenever we feel like eating, we have to chant 15th chapter. I said 15th chapter we cannot do as a satsang. Then suggest one shloka which you like. She said 5th shloka. And 5th shloka is very nice. In fact, it is in line with the 13th chapter and the 16th chapter. The values of Gita, what we did, it is in line with that. And if you want moksha, why did I choose 18th chapter? Because I want moksha. That's why I particularly kept that chapter for Parayana. And if you want moksha, this is the shloka. Apart from the values what Krishna had suggested in 13th and 16th chapter, here are few. We will see. 15th chapter Gita, 5th shloka. Nirmana moha jita sanga doshaha adhyatma nitya vinivratta kamaha dvandvair vimukta sukha dukkha sangyai gacchanti moodah padamavyayam tat. Bhashyam, I think you have. He gives a small introduction. Katam bhutaha tatpadam gacchanti iti uchyate. Uchyate, I will explain. What? Katam bhutaha. What are the qualifications required for Vedantic study? With Vedantic study, how will a person attain moksha? Katam bhutaha. Endowed with what qualifications does the spiritual seeker will attain moksha? Kidrishi. Kidrishi adhikaraha. What are the qualifications? Tatpadam. Tatpadam is equal to moksha. Gacchanti. Gacchanti is equal to prapnuvanti. Moksha prapnuvanti. Kidrishi. By what qualifications? Iti. The shloka is telling iti. Uchyate. I shall explain. Jignasu bhakta. That is what here it is mentioned. That is a small one-line introduction. That's so Shankaracharya will every shloka 1 or 2 lines introduction will be there. When you have to introduce somebody, don't start all with your problems. Some introduction you should give. That's how he writes. Okay. First, here we have 9 words. 15th chapter, 5th shloka, we have 9 words. First word is nirmana moha. So I have highlighted there. It is in thick blue, black, bold. Nirmana moha. Against that, there is a bhashyam also. Manascha mohascha mana mohau. Correct idea? Manascha mohascha mana mohau. In this one shloka itself, lot of samasas Adi Shankaracharya puts. But I am not going to tell because it Dvandva samasa, Tatpurusha, Bahuvrihi, this talks about Dvandva. And followed 2 lines will talk about Karma Dharaya. So, adalla helta hodre ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Manaha. Manaha. Manascha. You take that word. Manascha. Manaha. What is manaha? Manitvam. Where did we see? 13th chapter. 13th chapter. Napka diya.
Amanitvam adambhitvam.
Amanitvam adambhitvam ahimsa kshantirarjavam. So there Adi Shankaracharya, amanitvam, giving bhashyam, he said manitvam. What did he write? ಆತ್ಮಶ್ಲಾಘನಂ, ದೆನ್ ದಂಭಿತ್ವಂ, ಸರ್ವಧರ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಟೀಕರಣಂ. ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ಅದು. ಸರ್ವಧರ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಟೀಕರಣಂ, ದಂಭಿತ್ವಂ, ಆತ್ಮಶ್ಲಾಘನಂ, ಮಾನಿತ್ವಂ, ತದ್ ಅಭಾವಃ. So for a person who wants moksha, serious moksha, this ego with respect to superiority complex should not be there. Manitvam is equal to ego. Ego is equal to superiority complex. I am the person who can take care of the family. I am the person who is earning. You dare enough to come in line with my monthly pay scale. This is called superiority complex. I take care. So if you have this manitvam, gone. So he says manaha. Aita. Next, mohascha. Moha. Moha is delusion. We know. Moha mudgaraha. Every shloka of moha mudgaraha is an hammer. Hammer of what? All shlokas are hammer. All superiority complex, Shankaracharya is hammering us. Delusion. What is the delusion here? That pancha anatmas will give me peace, security, and happiness. That is the delusion. Pancha anatmas are the world will give peace, security, happiness. For you, what is the world? America, Europe, or the entire globe? For every one of us, world is pancha anatma. What is pancha anatma? Somebody?
Profession, possession, family, mind, body.
These are the pancha anatmas. This is world for me. This delusion I have that this will give happiness to me. Manascha mohascha mana mohau. One who is free from pancha anatma, that is moha, and one who is free from the superiority complex, he is called nirmana mohau. Tau nirgatau ebhyah, tau dvau. These two weaknesses, manitvam and mohitvam, tvau nirgatau ebhyah te nirmana mohaha. The one who has given up these two is a fit person for moksha. Point number 1. Next, jita sanga doshaha. Sanga eva doshaha, sanga doshaha. Karmadaraya samasa. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹಾಕಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಸಂಗ ಏವ ದೋಷ, ಸಂಗವೇ ದೋಷ. ಅದೇ ದಟ್ ಏವ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಸಂಗ ಏವ ದೋಷ, ಸಂಗ ದೋಷ. ಸಂಗ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಪಂಚ ಅನಾತ್ಮ ಸಂಗ. ಪಂಚ ಅನಾತ್ಮ ಸಂಗ ಇಸ್ ಎ ದೋಷ. ಸೇಮ್ 13th chapter, 10th ಶ್ಲೋಕ. asaktiranabhishvangah putradaragrihadishu. Who had 13th chapter? Who had 13th chapter? ಅವ್ರಿಲ್ವಾ ಇವಾಗ? ಓಕೆ, ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು. asaktiranabhishvangah putradaragrihadishu. So Sanga eva, this strong attachment for pancha anatmas is an obstacle for jnanam. One cannot have a continuous jnanam if you have strong attachment for pancha anatma. ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಭಾಷ್ಯ ಏವ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಜಿತಸಂಗ ದೋಷಃ ಯೈಹಿ ತೇ ಜಿತಸಂಗ ದೋಷಾಃ. Everyone have to be in the family, and yet you should not be in the family. If you want to be a qualified person for moksha, you should be in the family. Yes, mandatory, and yet You should not be in the family. That is also mandatory. How is it possible? It is possible. Nalini dalagata jalamati taralam. As a water droplet which is falling on the lotus leaf. It is possible. Swamiji, we thought you would tell some other message on Gita Jayanti. This is what we are hearing from you every day. Today also same thing, is it? What to do? This is not my verse. Amba's words. Amba's suggestion. Immediately I said, okay, we'll take this. Jita Sangha Doshaha, the one who doesn't have this abhimana towards Pancha Anatma, he is fit for Vedantic pursuit. Very important. Manascha Mohascha Manamoho one. Second is Jita Sangha Doshaha. Strong attachment. No, Swamiji, I don't have strong attachment to the family. And not even family people are also not troubling me. When I want to do Vedantic study, they are supporting me. Is it so? Then let us put a self-test. You put a self-test by yourself. What is the self-test? Before sitting to japa, if at all, if you sit for japa or meditation, or during the japa, how long will it take for you to start the mantra japa? Concentratively. Panchakshari or Ashtakshari, whatever you are doing. How much time the Pancha Anatma is taking you so that you are preoccupied and not concentrating on the japa. This is the test. You sit for japa, one round you will do. That itself is you have to show off. Somebody said, I think I have told you, I did one round, body full became heat. Maybe you had not on fan. Isn't it? One round busy agbitre deha ad hege. More time the Pancha Anatmas take, you are preoccupied with that. This is the self-test for every one of us. You start at 6 o'clock morning. You start at 6 o'clock morning, provided Dhanurmasa Shurayat Berevaga. Whatever time you start, 5 minutes if you are able to concentrate, means 5 minutes if you come to the concentration level, then there is no preoccupation. Immediately, yes, everything will go up, everything is fine. In between, there is preoccupation. Whatever it is, that is the Sangha Dosha. That is the way we have to understand. Nobody need to judge us. Where are we? What kind of preoccupation I am having whenever I sit for dhyanam. Jita Sangha Dosha. Third one. All are very important points. Adhyatma Nitya. Adhyatma Nitya. Shankaracharya writes, Paramatma Swarupa Lochana Nityaha Tatparaha. Each line is like one shooting arrows. Tatparaha. Tatparaha means a continuous study. Adhyatma. Adhyatma, for that he writes as Paramatma Swarupa Alochana. Adhyatma is equal to Atma. Atma Vichara. Alochana is equal to inquiry. See how nicely he writes. Paramatma Swarupa Alochana. Atma Vichara Alochana. Atma Vichara. Vichara is equal to inquiry. That is the group channel. Atma Vichara. Paramatma Swarupa. The inquiry of my higher self. Why do I say higher self? If there is a higher self, there should be a lower self also. What is lower self? Ahankara. What does Ahankara constitute of? Sthula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, Karana Sharira, and Sthula, Sukshma, Karana Sharira, and all put together is Jiva. What is the other name? Chidabhasa. All four put together is Jiva, Ahankara. This is a lower self. So, Paramatma Swarupa Alochana Nityaha. May you do the inquiry into the Atma Swarupa, your real nature. Nityaha, he writes Tatparaha. What does Tatpara means? A committed Vedantic pursuit, not a casual approach. Not weekends. Weekends also doubtful. Some are the other personal issues. 7 days we have in a week, and the 2 weekdays should be relatively free. In that 1 hour, we are not available. Think personal issues. Pancha Anatma is there in our entire body. We are not serious seekers of moksha, that's all. Tat Paraha means may you be committed to Vedanta Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. Vedanta Shravana Manana Nididhyasana will talk about Paramatma Swarupa Alochana. Alochana is inquiry. Exact word you have in 13th chapter. Same. What is that word? Adhyatma Nitya is equal to Adhyatma Nitya Adhyatma Jnana Nityatvam Tattva Jnanartha Darshanam. That is equal to this Adhyatma Nitya. Correct? Correct. ನೀವೇನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ correct ಅಷ್ಟೇ. A serious committed study is required. Don't forget the first and second. Nirmana Moha, Jita Sangha Dosha. See, Jita Sangha Dosha and Nirmana Moha are an indirect remedy for samsara. But the direct remedy for samsara is Atma Vicharaha through Vedanta Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. Okay, 4th point. Vinivritta Kamaha Visheshataha Nirlepena Vinivrittaha Kamaha Yesham Te Vinivritta Kamaha Yatayaha Sannyasinaha. Wherever he gets an opportunity, Shankaracharya will not miss on this word called sannyasa. Yatayaha Sannyasinaha. He will be looking for such words. Visheshataha Upasarga Vi. Visheshataha is equal to Nirlepena. Nirlepa means totally dropping all the 3 Purusharthas. Dharma, Artha, Kama. Voluntarily dropping it. Nirlepa is equal to dropping. Once you have to drop, one has to take sannyasa. Think. All the worldly commitments have to be dropped if you want moksha. No, not at all possible. I don't want moksha. That is next time. Lot of commitments I have. Dharma is moksha for me. Artha and Kama is moksha for me. Apart from this moksha, I don't need any moksha is our thinking. See there. Nirlepaha. Vinivrittaha. One has to take towards sannyasa, go towards sannyasa. Okay, Swamiji, for us what to do? Being in Grihastha, even this is possible because this is Bhagavad Gita, not Upanishads. This is Gita. A Grihastha can also become a sannyasi by dropping what? Kamya and Prayaschitta karmas and keeping the barest minimum of Nitya and Naimittika karmas. Keep your Nitya Naimittika karma to the barest possible. Drop Kamya and Prayaschitta karmas. Don't add fresh karmas in the name of Kamya. Then one should not complain, oh, for Grihasthas it is not possible. It is possible when you stick to Nitya and Naimittika karmas. Today morning, since it is Gita Jayanti, I went out to the out and saw a land near my house. I thought, let me buy. This is the morning what I have gone and did. Signed 12:30, corporation office I went, I signed the paper. 6:30, you are telling, drop all kamya karmas. See how difficult it is. If this is only if you want, nobody is forcing here. Not Veda is not forcing, Krishna is not forcing, Shankaracharya is also not forcing. They say if you want to lead a life, a comfortable life, do Nitya Naimittika, that is enough. Okay. Vinivritta kamaha yatayaha sannyasinaha. May you become at least mental sannyasis. Purposely I told that word, mental sannyasis. Sannyasis are also mental. Don't think they are so wise. Mentally wise they are. Next, dvandvaihi. Dvandvaihi. Beautifully writes, priya priyadibihi. See, the word is only two, his comment is also only two. Priya priyadibihi. Priya and apriya. Raga and dvesha. Priya is equal to raga, apriya is equal to dvesha. Reducing raga dvesha to the minimum, because raga dvesha will disturb our mind. Reducing it to the bare minimum. How do you reduce it to the bare minimum? Who had 5th chapter? Neyasya nitya sannyasi yo nadveshthina kankshati. It is possible to bare minimum, and keeping the raga dveshas along with the indriyas. See, raga dveshas completely will not go. 100% not possible. One should be very clear about that. Is it? Oh, I did not know this. I thought we can remove raga dveshas. If the raga dveshas are not there, you will not be there in this loka. Bare minimum. Krishna himself will tell. 3rd chapter. Who had 3rd chapter? Which shloka? Indriyasyarthe ragadveshau vyavasthitau tayor navashamagachet. Don't go under the ragadvesha, because it is every ragadvesha is there in the indriya itself. If you touch any indriya, ragadvesha will prompt. It will come up. Keep it at bay. It will not disturb you. Tauhesya paripantinau. Keep the raga dveshas bare minimum. Priya priyadibihi. Raga dvesha you have to reduce. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, reducing the raga dvesha itself is a primary sadhana. It's a primary sadhana, because it will disturb the mind. Preoccupation. Because most of the things you won't like to do after coming to spiritual life, isn't it? After coming to spiritual life, most of the things you don't like to do as a grihastha, but you are forced to do because of family obligations. So you have to keep raga dveshas to the minimum, accepting the choiceless situations in life as a part of Ishvara's will. Accepting choiceless situations in life as a part of Ishvara's will is keeping raga dvesha at bare minimum. Most of the wife will not like the mother-in-law's advisors. Choiceless situation. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ತಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಾಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅವಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಹೌದಾ? ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಜ್ಞಾನವಿಲ್ಲ, ಅತ್ತೆಗೂ ಜ್ಞಾನವಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಗಂಡನಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಒದ್ದಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಂತ ನಿಮಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, 3 ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಪ್ರಿಯಾ ಪ್ರಿಯಾದಿಭಿಹಿ. 6ನೇದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಸುಖ 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 ದುಃಖ ಸಂಜ್ಞೈಹಿ. ಸುಖ ದುಃಖ ಸಂಜ್ಞೈಹಿ ಪರಿತ್ಯಕ್ತ. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸುಖ ದುಃಖ ಸಂಜ್ಞೆ. Favorable and unfavorable situations in the form of, again, raga dvesha will come. You might like few situations in life, few not. Parityagya, give up. ಅದೇ ಹೇಳನಲ್ಲ, accepting the choiceless situations. All these are for what? Being eligible for moksha. These are all jnana yogyata sadhana. Only through jnana yogyata sadhana, jnanam will come. Jnanam is shravana manana nididhyasana. Through that moksha will come. Tree. Next, gachanti. Gachanti means they will attain. Who will attain? The sadhakas who are fit enough to follow all this. Gachanti. Amudaha mohavarjitaha. See, 2 times mohavarjita has come. Nirmana moha in the first, and here mohavarjita. Isn't it repetition? Yes, obviously it is a repetition, but how do you handle? There, mohavarjita, delusion that I will get happiness from pancha anatmas is a moha. One has to come out. But here, mohavarjita goes in line with amudaha. Amudaha means jnani. Because Anandagiri writes, amudaha is equal to jnani. Only here sub-commentators, tikakaras help only we have to take. Gachanti amudaha mohavarjita. Padam gachanti, they will attain the moksha. And what is moksha for in the word? Avyayam. Tat avyayam. Tat moksha padam avyayam. Yatoktham. Yatoktham means whatever is been told in the earlier lines should be practiced. That is the message for Gita Jayanti. If you want moksha, be nirmana moha. If you want moksha, be jitasanga dosha. If you want moksha, adhyatma nitya. Adhyatma nitya is equal to paramartha swarupa alochana tatparaha. Alle ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೆ. ದ್ವಂದ್ವೈಹಿ ವಿನಿರ್ಮುಕ್ತ ಸುಖ ದುಃಖೈಹಿ ವಿನಿರ್ಮುಕ್ತ ಗಚ್ಚಂತಿ ಅವ್ಯಯಂ ತತ್ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ನುವಂತಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೀತಾ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಓಂ ಶಂ ಅಸತೋಮ ಸದ್ಗಮಯ ತಮಸೋಮ ಜ್ಯೋತಿರ್ಗಮಯ ಮೃತ್ಯೋರ್ಮ ಅಮೃತಂ ಗಮಯ. पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति.